$4,500, just sending money here and there. You know what I mean? So that's where I disagree with. Like, I've been there physically and I have been there financially. I might not give her what she wants, but I give her what I feel like enough. It's just 500-600 a month here and there. That's fine. Sometimes I done gave her 1,200. She
Can
asked.
you state your name for the record?
Sheila Dennis.
Ma'am, what's the name and age of the child or children in this case?
Aries Lambert. She's 2 years old. She just turned 2 Monday.
Okay. And ma'am, did you hear the agreements that I read into the record?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Are those still your agreements?
Yes.
Okay. Let's get into the contested issues. Are you seeking to be named the sole or the joint managing conservator of this child?
So,
Okay. And does a child currently live with you?
yes.
And you do not live with the father, is that correct?
No.
Okay. Who makes the day-to-day decisions over the child's life?
I do.
Okay. And when was the last time that the father saw the child?
He brought her back Monday.
Sir, I'll get testimony from you in a second, okay? Ma'am, do you live in Dallas County?
Yes.
Okay. And to your knowledge, does the father live in Dallas County?
Yes.
Okay. And is it true that you're requesting that there be no geographic restriction on the child's address?
Yes. Because I don't have any support here.
Okay. Ma'am, do you currently have plans to move anywhere else?
I want to go back home where me and him both are from.
Okay. Where is that, ma'am?
Arkansas.
Okay. And ma'am, what type of visitation are you requesting?
I guess on his off days he can get her.
All right, guys. Today's story takes us deep inside a heated Dallas courtroom, where two parents are fighting for custody of their 2-year-old daughter. Aries, the mother, Sheila Dennis, stands firm, claiming she's carried the full weight of raising her child with little to no help. On the other side, Eric Lambert, the father, insists he's been there, emotionally, physically, and financially. But when the numbers start flying, and the truth hits the record, the judge isn't about to let emotion cloud the facts. Let's dig in.
But he's not consistent with getting her.
Ma'am, do you understand that in a court order, we need something more specific, that when the father is off?
I don't know his off days.
Okay. Ma'am, do you have any safety concerns with the father having access to the child?
50-50, because I don't know who he has her around.
Okay. Ma'am, would you be in agreement for you guys to do visitation as agreed to? And then if you don't agree on something, for the standard possession order to be in place, where he would have visitation the first, third, and fifth weekends of the month?
Yes.
Okay. And ma'am, are you requesting retroactive support?
Yes, ma'am.
And the state has calculated retroactive support. And before any credits, do you understand that the state calculated retroactive support for 18 months at $11,160? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, how has he provided any support to you?
Barely, no, ma'am.
Okay, remind me the age of the child.
2 years old.
Okay, so for the last 2 years, has he given you any money or any financial support?
A few dollars, I would say, yeah.
What's the total?
That I don't know. Maybe a total of $200 maybe, spaced out. Like
Okay.
I'll tell him she needs something to eat. He'll send $25 or $15.
Thank you. What type of insurance does a child have?
Medicaid.
Is it your wish for the child to remain on Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any private insurance available?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
The mother begins her testimony. Calm but clearly exhausted, she tells the court she's been the sole caretaker since birth. The child, Aries, lives full-time with her. Sheila claims Eric barely contributes. Maybe $200 total in 2 years, she says. The courtroom goes silent. You can feel the tension build as the judge confirms every detail. Sheila wants full custody, sole managing conservatorship. And her reason? She doesn't feel safe. I don't know who he has her around, she says. A mother's fear echoes through the walls of justice.
Ma'am, is there anything else that the judge should know?
No, that's it. So he will be able to get her on, you said the first, second, and third week of the month?
Do you understand that under the standard possession order, visitation is the first, third, and fifth weekends from Friday at 6 to Sunday at 6? Does that make sense?
Okay. But okay, just one question. What if that doesn't fall on his off days?
It's as agreed to. So
Okay.
whatever you guys can agree to. I pass this witness. I call the father. Sir, can you state your name for the record?
Eric Lambert.
And sir, let's just take this one step at a time. Did you hear the agreements I read to the judge? Sir?
Yeah, you cut out when you said, did you?
Okay. Did you hear the agreements that I read into the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Are those portions still your agreement?
I mean, I kind of agree with the monthly payments. I mean, that's fine. I did speak with somebody about the insurance part because I do work. I do have my own insurance. They did say something about I could just add on my medical stuff. It might be cheap. So I'm gonna
Your Honor, is he breaking
dive
up for
into
you
that,
as well?
and,
Yes.
and then
Mr. Lambert,
as far as
Mr. Lambert,
I told them,
Mr. Lambert, hello?
it's two kind of link,
Mr. Lambert,
maybe two is close to one, but long story in the hurt. And
Mr. Lambert,
like I told him,
your audio is cutting out. I don't know what you're saying. Kind of sounds like a long answer. That's about all I know.
can you hear me now?
We did not hear your answer. So,
Can you hear me now?
did you hear me talking?
Yeah, I can hear. I'm just trying to make sure that you can hear me now.
Okay, but don't talk while I'm talking, please. I'm trying to inform you. We did not hear what you said at all.
Now, the father's turn. Eric Lambert, clearly frustrated but composed, takes the stand. I've been there, he insists. He says he sent money, $4,000 or $5,000 over time, through Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay. Every time she called, I helped, he argues. But as the connection cuts out, literally, his audio keeps breaking. The court struggles to piece together the truth. It's a modern-day parenting war fought through apps, missed calls, and misunderstood intentions. Eric says he just wants fairness, not punishment.
And so you need to repeat your answer in a brief way, please.
Your Honor, if I may, I will ask the question a different way that may assist us with these connection issues.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Lambert, do you have your child currently enrolled in insurance?
No, I tried to reach out to her.
Okay, just
No, ma'am.
okay, just answer my question in a minute. You'll have a chance to explain whatever you want to, okay?
Alrighty.
Is she on Medicaid right now?
I believe so.
Okay, sir. Sir, are you okay with paying child support at $654?
I mean, I do have an additional child that I have to support financially. So,
Is that a yes or a no, sir?
I mean, honestly, no. But
Okay. And sir, do you understand that you were given credit for the other child when child support was calculated?
she mentioned to me that they did mention that I
Okay.
have another child, but I don't think she told me with the calculation. Maybe.
Okay. And sir, the state is asking for $211 reimbursement for Medicaid. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine till I can. Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that if you're able to find insurance cheaper and comparable, that you're able to enroll your child and then just let us know.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
understand that? Okay, perfect. Is it true that you're currently working?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Is it true that you make about $4,700 a month before taxes?
Yeah. Typically, I switch shifts, so I was on night shift, and it's a differential pay, so I did take a pay cut. It ain't.
The prosecutor cuts through the noise. Mr. Lambert, are you willing to pay $654 a month in child support? Eric hesitates. Honestly, no, he replies. The judge doesn't flinch. Eric argues he has another child to support, but the state reminds him that's already factored in. His defense weakens. He agrees to $211 for Medicaid reimbursement, but pushes back on the retroactive payments. I've been sending money. I've been involved, he insists. The judge listens, stone-faced. This isn't about emotion. It's about evidence.
It ain't much, maybe a couple dollars, but I mean, I can say that's roughly kind of. Roughly kind of what it is.
Thank you. And are you in agreement to do the exchange of your child at Chick-fil-A on Runner Road in Richardson? Richardson.
Yes, ma'am. That's fine.
And are you okay with your address? Your address and the mother's address remaining private from this court record.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, now let's switch gears. Sir, is it true? When is the last time you saw the child?
Her birthday was Monday, so I had her Thursday to Monday. So.
Okay. And sir, are you wanting to be named joint managing conservator with the mother, or are you willing to give the mother sole managing conservatorship?
Honestly, I kind of want to contest it because a lot of I don't know what type of, like, as far as her I don't know what she got going on. I don't know. She don't speak with me about the child as far as doctor's appointments, when the last time she had a checkup or anything like that. It's mostly just financial and just pick up and drop off. So I mean, of course I want to know what's going on in my daughter's life and the decisions that she make or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Understood.
yeah, so, and I'm not asking to take nothing from her or, just let me be involved. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, so that sounds like you're requesting joint.
Things get personal. Eric opens up, not as a defendant, but as a father. She doesn't tell me anything about my daughter, he says. Doctor visits, school, nothing. I just want to be involved. You can hear the crack in his voice. He's not asking to take full custody, just a place in his little girl's world. But Sheila wants more distance. She wants the freedom to move back to Arkansas, away from Dallas, away from him. The judge listens carefully. This is no longer just about child support. It's about control.
to be more involved in the decision making.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that true? Yes. Okay. And sir, what is your response to the mother's testimony regarding a geographic restriction?
Like I go back to what I said, I really don't know what she has going on certain stuff. So, like I spoke with the woman before, I spoke with her. She told me she's leaving. She told me she's out of town. She told me she's in Florida. So I don't know what's going on. All I can go off her word. So,
Where do you live, sir? Do you live in Dallas County?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And sir, would you be okay with the standard possession order where you would have visitation the first, third, and fifth weekends, or as agreed to with the mother?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sir, this is your opportunity. Is there anything else that the judge should know?
No. Only thing I have an issue with is the retro pay. And like I said, I have documents about that. Me sending funds, and it's not 25. It's a few $1,000s that I've just been giving her. Every time she called me, she say, "Can you send me some money?" I might send a $250 here. I send 100 there next week, and I want that.
What's the total? What's the total amount you would say you've sent her?
I kind of calculated through all my little Zelles and Cash Apps and Apple Pays from 2024, and I came up to about 4,500. Just sending money here and there. You know what I mean? So that's where I disagree with. Like, I've been there physically and I have been there financially. I might not give her what she wants, but I give her what I feel like enough. It's just $500-600 a month here and there. That's fine. Sometimes I done gave her $1,200. She asked me about rent one time. I sent her $1,200. So if I got it and I'm able to give it, I'll give it to her. And that's what I feel like. I feel like we shouldn't even have to come here because that was never an issue. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I do see my child and I do be there financially. And none of this will change that. I'll always be that guy. You know what I mean? So.
Understood. Thank you. I pass this witness.
The judge finally steps in with authority. If you two can't communicate, you can't be joint conservators, she says firmly. That's it. Sheila is granted sole managing conservatorship. The father looks down, defeated. The ruling sets visitation for the first, third, and fifth weekends of every month. The judge demands communication through text. No last-minute plans, she warns. It's clear, this courtroom isn't just deciding custody. It's drawing boundaries between two people who once shared everything, now sharing nothing but responsibility.
All right, the parts y'all agreed to, those are fine. Child support 654, romantical sports 211. Y'all agreed to a mutual non-disclosure of your addresses so that you don't have to notify each other where you live, which leads me into doing sole managing conservator. If y'all can't communicate, then I don't even know why we need to be joint managing conservators. So I'm ordering the mother to be the sole managing conservator. The standard visitation and exchange location. Y'all need to communicate if you're going to do visitation on your off days. Ms. Dennis does not know what your off days are, so you need to let her know when you get your schedule. If you get your schedule, let's say on Sunday, and you know your off day is Thursday, then on Sunday you can text her and say, "Hey, I want to do my visitation on Thursday," or however it may work. Yeah. Don't wait until Thursday to say, "Hey, I'm off. I want to go see my child." That's not the way it should work. If she wants to work with you, then let her know what your schedule is, and don't cancel at the last minute either. The standard visitation will be the part that we're going to put in the court order, which is the weekend visitation. Y'all can do what you want by agreement on the visitation. That's really about the only thing you can kind of do by agreement outside of what we have in the court order. But if y'all don't have an agreement, then you have weekend visitation. As far as geographic restriction, I'm restricting the child's residence to Dallas and contiguous counties, so you cannot leave the Dallas area unless Mr. Lambert leaves. If he leaves somewhere else, then all bets are off. You can move wherever you like. But as long as both of y'all are living in this area, y'all have a family together, even though y'all may not be together, y'all have a child here and y'all establish roots here. So even though you may have extended family, you can always visit. You need to stay here with the child And then, of course, you need to visit regularly as well. So that makes some sense too. If you're not visiting, then that would be good cause for Ms. Dennis to ask a court later on in the future to say, hey, I want to be able to move. And if you're not visiting, then that would be easy for her to prove that you're not visiting. So make sure you visit. That's why I'm doing that, because I want to make sure the child has a right to visit their father. And it's going to be pretty hard if you're all living in Arkansas and to Dallas. So that's why we're doing the geographic restriction. Government medical, excuse me.
The financial hammer drops. Retroactive support is set at $11,160. But the judge gives Eric a $3,000 credit, reducing it to $8,160, payable in $75 monthly installments. If you delay, the interest will grow, she warns. Eric nods quietly. Every word hits like a gavel strike. The judge also places a geographic restriction. The child cannot move outside Dallas County unless the father relocates. If you're not visiting, she can ask to move, the judge adds. It's fair, but firm. A balanced verdict for a broken family.
I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm making a decision. I'm not giving you an option.
Okay.
All right, we're doing government medical for insurance for now. If you want to look into finding out how much your insurance is, definitely I recommend that. Find out if it costs you less than $211 a month. And if that does, we want to go with what's cheaper. So you always have the right to enroll the child in your insurance, give the mother a copy of the insurance card, and then she can contact the Medicaid office and tell them that you have insurance, and then they can remove you from having to pay the $211 a month. But that's dependent on you actually enrolling the child, not just having a possibility of enrolling. You have to already enroll the child for us to do that part of it. Let me see. On the retroactive amount, I don't know if I agree that it's $4,500. That's probably not the case, but it's got the judgment's going to include interest over time, so it'll add up maybe to what we were originally looking at anyway. So our starting number was $11,160. I'm going to give you a $3,000 credit, which leaves a balance of $8,160 to be paid at $75 a month until paid in full. If you pay it off now, then that's the only amount you owe. If you take a long time to pay it, then that number is going to increase. So it won't just be $8,160 after interest. So depending on how soon it takes you to pay that, it could cost more in the long run if it takes a long time to make your payments. All right. I guess y'all are using phone numbers to call each other, because I didn't hear anything about App Close, but if in the future you'll want to use it, I'm not going to order it, but there's an app called App Close that people use to communicate. If y'all are using phone right now, then that's fine. I'm not trying to make it harder on you, but if you feel like you need to do that, y'all can elect to do that on your own without me ordering that. All right, the Attorney General's office is going to draft the order and email you a copy and send out withholding orders once they enter the order on their system. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, what was the monthly payment amount on the retro?
It's $75.
As the hearing ends, tension fades into silence. Both parents leave with mixed emotions, Sheila with legal victory, Eric with emotional defeat. The judge reminds them both. You have a child together, even if you're not together. The courtroom empties, but the story doesn't end here. Behind every custody battle, there's pain, pride, and a child caught in the middle. This wasn't just about money or rights. It was about responsibility. And that, my friends, is the real judgment of life.